Endotech are providing the service and product for the D.AI.SY crowdfunding opportunity, and that's what I want to show you. Now, this account belongs to a friend of mine. Again, it's not connected to D.AI.SY, but it's just some due diligence, some homework that we did to see what what kind of results a client was getting outside of D.AI.SY. And we learned, I mean, I was in this account 3 times. I was in it before Christmas last year. I was in this account on New Year's Day because John, who owns this account, logged in online with his password and let me inside this account. And I was in it again, I think possibly on the 6th or 7th of January as well. I've been in this account 3 times and it's just growing and growing. It's amazing. In fact, he made close to 300% using Endotech. So we've got these outside references of Gemini.com. We've got private clients are testifying to the results. And then 52,000 people started with this a month ago, and they're all making money. Every single account is in profit. Now, I want to show you some of the accounts to see what might possibly happen for you. And of course, past performance does not, it's not indicative of future results. I've got to say that. But it gives you a feeling. It gives you an indication. And if you're making any business or investment decision, please consult somebody professional about that. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a financial service guy. I'm only showing you results, real results. Now, this is a small account. This is what we call a tier 1 contributor. A tier 1 contributor. And a tier 1 contributor has $50 in trading. Okay, you can see $50 here. Well, this account only started trading on the 1st of February. And here we are on the 15th of February today, whether you're watching this live or whether it's a recording, and you can see this client has made $9. Now, you might say, oh, $9, that's not very much money. Of course, it's not very much money, but it's almost 20% in 2 weeks. It's almost 20% profit in 2 weeks. And if you ask any business owner what kind of profit they get in their business in a year, you ask any big company, they might get 20% in a year. All the big companies profit in a year, and they're billion-dollar companies. You ask anybody involved in real estate, what is a typical yield in real estate? Any real estate person will tell you if they get 10% a year, they're doing good. Here, 18% in 2 weeks. That's good. The fact that it's just $50 demonstrates that anybody can participate with this crowdfunding opportunity. It's amazing. This screenshot was taken about 20 minutes ago. You can see the time and the date on the bottom right hand of your screen. So it's relative to the size of the contribution, the reward, or what we call trading rewards. And of course, if anybody come up to you and handed you $9 for nothing, you're going to say, thank you very much. This was $9 for nothing. Passive trading rewards. Now, let me show you a larger account. This is what we call a tier 10 contributor. Sorry, a tier 7 contributor. And this customer has $6,300 in trading. Okay, 6,000. The last customer had just $50. So we're now looking at a mid-range customer with 6,300 trading. This customer has made $1,135 in 15 days. $1,135 in 15 days. It's on target for over $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month is $24,000 a year, with a contribution to the trading account of just $6,300. This is very, very impressive. And I can do 52,000 of these. I can show you 52,000 clients with these results, because every client is experiencing the same profitable results. Again, I can't promise you what happens in the future. I can only show you what's happening right now. This screenshot was taken within 20 or 30 minutes ago from right now. Now I'm going to show you a tier 10 contributor, somebody with a large account. This client on the 4th of February, look down below, on the 4th of February, earned $1,861 passive. Passive means you do not need to get out of bed during the day to make your money. Passive means you don't have to pay any fees. You don't have to pay any rent. You don't need any insurance. There are no shipping or deliveries. There is no effort. It's your money working for you instead of you having to go out and face the market to make money for yourself. That's what passive means when you're talking about passive trading rewards. $1,800 in 4 days with this account. The very next day, this account jumped from $1,800 to $2,500. The very next day, this account jumped to $4,500. 6 days, $4,500. The next day, this account grew to $8,000. Actually, this was 2 days later. Yeah, this was on the 8th. The previous slide was the 6th. So 2 days later, $8,000 of profit. Now, this was 8 days of trading, $8,000. That's $1,000 a day. Do you know how many days is in a year? 365. If this continued, and I can't promise that it will, but if this continued at this rate, this account's on target for $365,000. The next day, this account grew to $10,900. 9 days, $10,900. This was taken at 3 p.m., 1,500 hours. Have a look at the time stamp. At 11 in the evening, the same day, on the 9th of February, this account jumped up from 10.9 to 11.8. It nearly made another $1,000 the same day. We're talking about 9 days trading, 11,800 reward. Trading rewards. Is this something that you might be interested in? Can you think of anybody that might be interested in finding out how this happens? Because this type of results have been avoiding us. And I'm talking about real trading. I'm talking about trading that's validated by KPMG, who go in at the end of every month and check all the wins, they check all the losses, they do all the balances and stamp it as authenticated correct results that we're sharing with you here. These results are not made up because we have 52,000 people all making them up if that was the case. This is amazing. The next day on the 10th, this grew to $12,000. The next day on the 11th, this grew to $13,000. And I don't need to keep pressing the button, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's on offer tonight. Does that sound like something that might interest you? Does that sound like something that you'd like your money to go to work for you and make you new profits? If that's the case, you need to understand the D.AI.SY crowdfunding opportunity. And when you become a tier 10 contributor, it opens up a new door. And that new door is called VIP client status. Because if you make a tier 10 contribution, Dr. Anna Becker in Endotech will take you on as a private client through the D.AI.SY crowd, of course, but she'll trade then 100% of your money on your Binance account, or if you use Gemini, she can API into Gemini. And what this means is you don't need to make a contribution to D.AI.SY. Here, you keep control of your money in your account. You can take money out, you can change your status. It's an API link into your wallet to allow Endotech's algorithms to create profits for you, and you keep the money. So ladies and gentlemen, there's contributions starting at $100, then $200, then $400, all the way up to tier 10. Once you can get tier 10, this VIP status opens up for you, where from then on, any additional trading you'd like to witness, you can do on your own account through an API that she passively trades your wallet for you. She doesn't have control of it, you have control of it. She can't withdraw money, she can only trade. You give her power of attorney. And for those of you who understand trading, that's how APIs work. This is a very easy entry to institutional trading. This is where the banks have their money working. This is where the pension funds, this is where the institutions have their money working for them. And what do? We put our money in the bank and get nothing. And the bank takes our money and lends it to others and charges them the money. They will charge a high-risk client 30%. They will charge a mortgage client 15%. They will charge a credit card client 17% or 21% APR. They take our money, give us nothing, and put it into the market and make lots of money. Now it's our turn. Now it's our turn to make the money. And somebody's been kind enough. Somebody's thought enough of you to invite you to D.AI.SY to give you that opportunity, starting with as little as $100. The marketplace is now open for everyone through this unique arrangement. Now, I've used the word crowdfunding a couple of times. You need to understand what that is. Go to Google. Yeah, what is crowdfunding? Find out the top 5 crowdfunding websites. Crowdfunding is when you give a contribution to a project or a worthy cause that you endorse, that you like. If you like what I just showed you, and you think D.AI.SY crowdfund is a good cause to support, Dr. Anna Becker wants to develop AI. She wants to create the next wave of AI. AI is at least 20 years old, but it's getting sophisticated. There's more effort, more time, more computing power, more intelligence needs gathered to create what she has done. There's more investment needed. It's a bit like your cell phone. The cell phone you have today, you didn't have 2 years ago. Why? Because it continually needs replaced. It needs upgraded. Why? Because technology keeps moving. The speed of the phone, the screen, the camera, the battery life, the technology, it's always evolving, and that's the same in AI. So if you like what I've just showed you, and you'd like to contribute to the next era, the next development in AI, Dr. Anna Becker will give you 2 rewards. The first thing she will offer you is up to 10% share in Endotech itself. Endotech was valued at $100 million last November. It's her goal to take it public to the stock market, certainly in the next year or 2, possibly by the end of 2022. This could become a public company, and you can get equity in the company by making a contribution. You will get stock, you will get equity, you will get shares in Endotech. That's the first benefit. The second benefit is what I just showed you, trading rewards. If you like trading rewards and equity in a company that's already worth 100 million, you need to think about D.AI.SY, and you need to think about it fast. Because D.AI.SY is destined to raise $500 million, and then we're not letting anybody else in. Let me say it again. D.AI.SY is destined to raise $500 million, and then nobody else is getting in. If you want part of it, you come in now. The door closes when we hit 500 million. And some of you ask, well, when is that? Well, let me tell you this. We did 50 million in 4 days. 10% we did in the first 4 days. So it's very important that you get your friends, your family, those people you care about, those people you love, you educate them, and you give them this opportunity. That's down to you, if you wish. Otherwise, you just go passive, tell nobody, and take the money. Your choice.